We'll be talking about affordable universities in Canada, very, very cheap universities in Canada that you can certainly afford. We are also going to be talking about scholarships as well. You know, when you're an international student, one of the main things you think about is scholarships. And Canadian universities are generous when it comes to offering scholarships. Then we'll be talking about general application requirements as well. And I'll be concluding with my thoughts. So let's dive into it straight away. The first school when it comes to cheap universities in Canada that you'd want to check out is the University of Manitoba. They have a tuition fee that averages around 12,000 Canadian dollars, and they offer a very wide range of programs. And this fee is very, very cheap compared to other universities around the world that are charging exorbitant prices for master's programs and for bachelor's degree programs. So this is certainly something you would want to look into. You can always Google University of Manitoba and check them out. It's a great place to score, and I'll definitely recommend it. Then you also have the Memorial University of Newfoundland. This is one of the extremely cheap universities in Canada for international students. It has an average tuition fee of about 9,000 Canadian dollars. And the amazing thing here is that the student population is very diverse. About 20 to 25% of students come from over 100 countries. So this is a very, very diverse student base. And if you're an international student, one of the things you would be looking out for is diversity. And so this is certainly a school I would recommend. It's an amazing place to school. It's a world-class university, and you should definitely look into it. Then you also have University of British Columbia. This is situated in a nice location, and you would certainly want to check this out. The average tuition here is about 7,000 to 10,000 Canadian dollars for graduate programs. I recommend this school highly because they have an amazing faculty, amazing instructors and lecturers and professors, and you should certainly look into this if you want to study in Canada, which I highly recommend. Then you have University of Saskatchewan, which is located in Regina in Saskatchewan, with an average fee of about 15,000 Canadian dollars. And again, like I said, this school in particular has a very, very good faculty, provides a world-class education that you would certainly enjoy as an international student. And this is a school you would need to look into. Just Google them, University of Saskatchewan, look at their broad range of programs and certainly apply to the ones which are of interest to you. Then you have Concordia University, which has an average tuition fee of about 15,000 Canadian dollars. It also has a very diverse student population. And then this is a school that I highly recommend as well. As I've already indicated, Canada has world-class universities that are embracing international students into their schools in order to increase the diversity in the schools as well. And so this is an affordable university that you might want to look into as well. One of the things you should know is that admission rate for this school is decent. And so as an international student, once you have a good track record applying to these schools, you should have a shot at getting into these schools. And I definitely recommend that you add these schools to your list, especially for the reason of affordability and the world-class education. Then let's move on to scholarships, right? When we talk about international students, one of the things that we look into a lot is scholarships. And so I put together some list of scholarships that might be of interest to you and might help you to achieve your study abroad ambitions. Number one is the Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship. This scholarship is valued at about $50,000 for 3 years. $50,000 for 3 years. So this is an enormous amount of money that international students can latch on to. And I would certainly recommend that you look into this by just Googling it and then looking into the application requirements on how to apply for this scholarship. Then the second one we have is the University of Waterloo International Masters and Doctoral Awards. This scholarship provides great funding opportunities for international students. And this is university specific. So this is the University of Waterloo, which is also an amazing institution in Canada that provides these awards or these fellowships to students as well. Then you have the University of Manitoba Graduate Fellowships. So University of Manitoba is also generous when it comes to offering scholarships, and their scholarship is valued at $14,000 per year for master's programs and $18,000 per year for PhD programs. Can you imagine? That's a lot of money. So I would certainly look into that as well. University of Manitoba is also known for its affordability. Then you have the Ontario Graduate Scholarship, which is valued at $15,000 per year for international students. And then you also have the University of Calgary Graduate Awards, which provides scholarship of up to $40,000 and is available for a wide range of programs. This is also, like I said, university specific. So you'd want to go to the University of Calgary website and find out more about this scholarship. Then you also have a lot more scholarships here as well. You have the Canada Graduate Scholarship for master's program, which is valued at about $18,000 per year. Like I've already mentioned, Canada is generous when it comes to providing scholarships for international students. So at this point, if you're enjoying this video, I would like you to hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button so that anytime I post a video, you would be the first to receive this video so that you can achieve your study abroad ambitions. Then you also have the Fairleigh Dickinson scholarships for international students. And again, this school offers amazing benefits to its international students and provides general scholarships as well. You have the Carleton University Awards for international students, the University of Saskatchewan, again, you see them here, that provide international students amazing scholarships to fund their dreams of studying abroad. And so these are scholarships that I would certainly love for you to look into. These are university specific. Some of them are university specific and some of them are not. So I'd encourage that you look into them by Googling and researching on them and getting to know more about how to apply for it. So you have some of these schools as well also offer financial aid to struggling students who might need some support financially to fund their education. And so again, I talk about the generosity of Canadian universities that you would want to take advantage of and latch onto. Now, let's move on to the general application requirements. These are general application requirements. Different schools have their own application requirements that I recommend you look into, depending on the school you decide on finally. So number one are the letters of recommendation, and schools will require that you send out letters of recommendation from people at your workplace or somebody who's mentored you or a professor. Number two is a CV, especially if you are doing a master's program that you have some educational history, you would need a CV to show the admissions team of your profile. Then the third is the educational history, as I've already mentioned. And the fourth is English proficiency. English proficiency is not always required. And I would recommend, again, go onto the school's website and check for yourself. Because for some people who come from English-speaking nations, this requirement might be waived for them. So they do not have to take any English proficiency test. And so please check the school website for more information and more details on that. Then number five is your certificate and your transcript. Number six is a motivational letter and your application essay. So basically asking you what is your motivation for studying with the university you're applying to. The school would like to know that. Then the seventh, which is usually optional, depends on the school. Like I said, different programs have different requirements. Sometimes some programs would require that you write the GMAT or the GRE, but this is not the case for all schools. This is not the case for all schools. So there are certainly schools that do not require the GMAT and the GRE. So if you are not looking to take it, yes, there are schools that do not require the GMAT and the GRE that you can certainly apply to. And so this is a breakdown on how to study in Canada for free. And if you have any questions, just put it in the comment section below and we'll definitely respond to it. Thank you for listening to and watching this video. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'd be the first to receive it. Thank you.